I think it's important for families to realise that a funeral service is the beginning, not the end. It's the beginning of the rest of their lives without a loved one, and we assist families with that. Funerals can be sometimes sad, they can be traumatic events, but it is important to remember that we are celebrating a life. It's a time to remember, it's a time to work through what hasn't been said, it's a time to honour the person who has died. We help families to ease their grief by remembering and honouring the person and their life and how they have lived and what they have meant to us as individuals. At Eagars Funeral Services, we can empathise with families. We've walked in those shoes. We know the importance of having family around you. When we say we care for loved ones, we care for them as if they were a member of our family. We know that it eases the pain and grief by having the ritual of a funeral service and the importance of saying goodbye in a style that best suits the family. A funeral is about getting everything right, both big and small. We allow families to drive our hearses. We will look after children if they're getting tired of sitting still and start to distract other people. Don't be surprised if we have a lollipop in our pocket for a tired grandchild. Our ultimate aim is to have families come and say, Mum and Dad would have been proud of the service that we've helped them to create. We know then that they've had a positive goodbye. Funeral is an experience. We try to make every funeral as positive as possible. Every funeral is a unique event because every life is different. We know this because at Eagars we have history. My grandfather Roy started the business in 1950. My father continued on in the business and then I purchased the business from my parents. My younger brother William also works in the business, so we know the importance of the family unit. With this history in mind, it may seem strange for us to say that we are a new generation of funeral director, but we do have experience. I started in the business in 1993, and with my team of funeral directors we have over 30 years of experience. We don't rely on this experience. We're always looking for new and innovative ways to assist families to create the celebration that is right for them and their family. We network nationally with the Funeral Directors Association and are always looking for new opportunities that can bring value to our families. You see, we have a social responsibility and we want to make sure we set the highest of standards when it comes to delivering on that responsibility. Over the last couple of years at Eagars Funeral Services there have been some huge changes. We've completely renovated both funeral homes. Our new Plymouth funeral home in its current state is almost unrecognisable. The Stratford funeral home, we effectively doubled the size of the funeral home, but we introduced a 24-hour viewing room. It's the only one of its kind in Taranaki, and it allows families the freedom to use our home as part of their home. They can come and go, they can spend time with their loved one and not be disturbed by us. We also imported our Daimler hearse from the UK, only one of its kind in New Zealand, and we do allow our families to drive it also. We also made a conscious choice with regards to an environmentally friendly option for families. We carry a range of caskets and we also offer options when it comes to the care of their loved ones. I think people choose Eagars because of our culture of family and service. We can relate to the individual and to the family group. We realise the importance of personalising a service to get the right tribute. When a death occurs, you will be cared for by our family.